that no one's really talking about. The Milwaukee Bucks, they are the 3 seed against the 6 seeded Chicago Bulls. How do you expect this one to pan out, John?
Honestly, I think Milwaukee's going to sweep them. Chicago just this year, they have not been very good against teams that are above 600. I think I saw somewhere that like against the top 10 teams record wise in the entire NBA, they're like 4-20 on the whole season. So they really haven't been very good against the best teams in the league. And I think a big problem for them has been the absence of Lonzo Ball. He is really the distributor for them, a big defensive piece for them as well, solid shooter. Like he just provides a lot of value at every single part of the game. And so you lose him, you don't really have the same, you don't really have anybody to really replace anything that he's able to do. You can throw in like Kobe White, but he's really more of just a scorer. And then like, all of a sudden the ball handling duties kind of get past like Levine, DeRozan, but they're not really amazing facilitators.
Some are just scorers.
Mainly scorers. And then even like, DeRozan, like he doesn't have the same shooting ability that Lonzo provides. And so you have all those things, but the biggest reason to me that I on top of those two that I think Milwaukee's going to sweep is Nikola Vucevic just isn't a very good paint protector. He's a very good offensive piece, but you're facing Giannis, who is like, besides, even if you include Embiid, like he might be the most deadly force in the paint in the entire NBA. And he's going to be coming at you with a full head of steam. It's just, I don't know. They're the reigning champions. They got that championship DNA. And so I don't know. I just, all those factors combined, I just don't expect Chicago to put up a great fight. So I think Milwaukee's going to handle them pretty easily.
Yeah, I was going to go more 5, but I could easily see a sweep too. And I don't mean to, I'm not the person that, I don't mean to be this person. I'm just bringing it up. DeRozan's had previous struggles in the playoffs as well. He kind of like Harden, his games were pretty reliant on drawing fouls, making those mid-range shots. But then, like I mentioned in earlier podcasts, when the playoffs happen, when the refs start swallowing their whistles a little bit more, also when teams, they're only playing you, they're only focused on you now. They don't have to focus on, a different team Y 2 days from now. They maybe start seeing, okay, he likes these spots. Let's make sure we don't let him get to this spot or do this. So, yeah, and then you really hit the nail on the head with the Giannis thing. Like, even if, and there's going to be someone that says, well, they got Patrick Williams. Patrick Williams is a good defender, but he's not at the level where I'm going to say, okay, like he can stop Giannis on his own. He's not at that level, and I don't think and if he gets in foul trouble, who else is going to stop him or stop Giannis? So they don't have, you need multiple answers or ways to slow him down, as we've seen, like with the Raptors when they won the championship. That series, they kind of dismantled him. It was a team effort, so I'm with you. I think Milwaukee takes this one easily and continues their march for back-to-back championships. But now,
well, even I was going to add real quick, even hypothetically, if you do stop Giannis, like what defender are you going to place on Drew Holiday and Chris Middleton? Like who's going to stop them?
People forget that I actually forgot they existed. They had some big games last playoffs too. Sometimes some games where Giannis struggled.
Yeah, and so Chicago just doesn't really have a lot of great defenders that if you're going to divert all your resources to stop Giannis, like you're not going to stop anybody else. So plus Brook Lopez is supposed to be coming back. So like
even then Bobby Portis has been a serviceable undersized center for them too. And then they still have other pieces that have been there. Connaughton, such that been there, know the system. So that is Milwaukee and Chicago.